At the beginning of March, the Oscar winner and his wife Rita Wilson both tested positive for coronavirus while in Australia. Since then, after their return, they have made a complete recovery and continue to isolate themselves in Los Angeles. Tom Hanks is now concerned about the number of people who don't wear masks and not social distancing to limit the continued spread. There's really only 3 things we can do in order to get to tomorrow: wear a mask, social distance, wash our hands, Hanks said at a press conference to promote his upcoming film Greyhound, which will debut on Apple TV Plus on July 10th. When explaining the thematic similarities between what the character in the film endure and what the world is struggling with right now during the pandemic, Hanks made his remark, "Those things are so simple, so easy. If anybody cannot find it in themselves to practice those 3 very basic things, I just think shame on you," he continued. "Don't be a psycho. Get on with it. Do your part. It's very basic. If you're driving a car, you don't go too fast. You use your turn signal and you avoid hitting pedestrians. My lord, it's common sense." Hanks has also provided an update how Wilson and he are doing months after their diagnosis. "Oh, as the canaries in the coal mine for the COVID-19 experience, we are fine," he stated. "We had about 10 days of very uncomfortable symptoms, not life-threatening. We are happy to say we were isolated in order to keep an eye on ourselves because if our temperature had spiked, if our lungs had filled, if any number of things had gone wrong with this, we would have needed expert medical care. We didn't. I guess we were model recoverers from COVID-19, but we were also isolated so that we would not give it to anybody else that we come in contact with. And since then have been doing the same isolating. Social distancing, that is being asked of the world, so we are fine." Meanwhile, Greyhound is the action-packed film that Hanks wrote and that stars in as Captain Ernest Krause, a US commander of the Navy who is eventually given his first assignment during the war. Krause is in charge of the radio code named destroyer Greyhound. Greyhound will be available online via Apple TV on July 10th.